Hello everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself to you. As you all know, I am Johnny Veera, the Communicative English faculty. From the previous video, I hope you all have benefited by learning the parts of speech. So there are 8 parts of speech and they are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, interjection and preposition. And you all have got the clarity about the noun and the pronoun. Noun is a naming word. All the names in the world are nouns. Pronoun. So we use a pronoun instead of a noun. There are 7 subjective pronouns and they are I, you, we, they, he, she and it. Okay, so today you all are going to learn about verb. So what do you mean by verb? Very simple. Noun is a naming word, right? As like that, verb is an action word. What do you mean by action? Action, do you find it in movies? Does that belong to that? No. So action in the sense work. So all the actions, that means all the works are called as verb. Come, go, eat, walk, run, talk, speak, see, breathe, smell, listen, read, write, correct, work, cook, cut, chop. All these things are works. So these all works are called as verb. Got my point? So noun is a naming word, verb is an action word. So hope you are understanding. So all the actions, all the works that we do are called as verb. Okay. And the very important thing about the verb is there are 4 forms of verb. How many forms of verb? There are 4 forms of. Whenever I explain about verb, I remember a scene that I watched in a movie. There is a lady, she always tells about verb, it's not, and then the husband says it's not verb, it's verb. Actually, yeah. So it is pronounced as verb. Fine. So there are 4 forms of verb, and they are, the first one, the infinitive form. The infinitive form. The simple past form. Let me repeat. The simple past form. The past participle form. The past participle form. And the present participle form. What is that? The present participle form. So there are 4 forms of verb and they are the infinitive form, the simple past form, the past participle form and the present participle form. Why Johnny sir is telling something different? We haven't heard such names. Is this going in your minds? Okay. So I know that you have learnt about the verbs as like V1, V2, V3. So verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. Most of you have learnt it like that. But the actual names of those V1, V2, V3 are these. Okay sir, you are telling those V1, V2, V3 are these names, but they are only 3 but you told 4. How come? Let me tell you here. So let me remind you, the infinitive form, the simple past form, the past participle form and the present participle form. They are there 4 of them. So see, the V1 which you all know is nothing but the infinitive form. The V2 which you all know is nothing but the simple past form. The V3 which you all know is nothing but the past participle form. And the 4th one, the present participle form, is nothing but ing form. Very easy. Just you have to add ing, I-N-G, ing form to the infinitive form, I mean the first form. Okay. So let me remind you. There are 4 forms of verb. The infinitive form, the simple past form, the past participle form and the present participle form. V1, V2, V3 and the present participle form. Let us talk about the first form, the infinitive form. The infinitive form is the actual form, the original form, the simple form, the first form of the verb. As I told you, come, go, walk, talk, eat, make, kind of things. These are all belong to the infinitive form. The simple past form is the second one. The Past participle form is the third one, and the present participle form is the ing form. Eating, walking, talking, making, jogging, running, cooking, all these things. Okay, so there are 4 forms of verb. Let us talk about some. Infinitive, simple past, past participle and present participle. Come, came, come, coming. See, saw, seen, seeing. See, saw, seen. It's like a Chinese name, right? See, saw, seen, seeing. Take, took, taken, taking. Make, made, made, making. So these 4 things. Okay, so the 4th one, don't get confused. See, why sir is telling about the 4th form of verb. It's nothing, it's very simple. The name of that is the present participle form. It is also called as ing form. Okay, so hope you all have become perfect in this verb, the process of learning verb. Let me tell you the key points. Verb is an action word. All the actions, all the words in the world are verbs. And there are 4 forms of verb: the infinitive form, the simple past form, the past participle form, and the present participle form, which is also called as ing form. So I'm gonna give you a task now. If you really have interest to learn speaking English, as I told you, there are 4 forms of verb. Now do one thing. Take any 25 verbs. Don't Google, don't do anything. Just, okay, you make a table. Infinitive, the simple past, the past participle and the present participle. And write any 20 verbs which you know. Simply, just whichever the verbs you know. Okay, write them. And try to find the simple past form, the past participle and the present participle. But for simple past and for the past participle you may need someone's help, but the present participle you do not need it. That's because the present participle is equal to the infinitive form plus ing. So this is all about verb. Thank you everyone. Please do share this video, please do subscribe this video, and do all these things if you like my explanation only. Thank you everyone. Jai Hind.